Oh, really? Am I standing at the back? I am standing at the back. He says having to run. I'm guessing he can respawn when the race starts. He says going full immersion. He's going to run the start of the race. Full Gfred immersion. He's actually the only one doing it properly. Oh, and he's doing a bit of a parachute at the end. So yeah, no. Oh, you can go quicker with bunny hopping, can't you? I should have mentioned that people shouldn't be allowed to do that. No, well, never mind. We're in the off season, so there's no regular Gfreds going on. But we can do a Gfred random race. That's what we're doing tonight. Obviously, this is the random Gfred that everybody's always been asking for. No, doing a random and a Gfred at the same time, where you change cars every checkpoint, is one of the most common things to be requested. It's not possible, but this is probably about as close as we're ever going to get. We're at the finishing location. The Hail Mary's over there on the right. We should do a dad joke on the bike, I suppose. We don't have the cruiser, so I've had to go for the BMX. But all the other 19 vehicles in this are common Gfredding vehicles. And he giving me the finger. It's even starting like a Gfred. It's starting exactly like a Gfred with its very slow start, you know, doing the run, but we're doing the bike at the minute. And yeah, dad joke. Here's one. Where does Fonzie go? Where does Fonzie like to go for lunch? Chick-fil-A. That was bad. He says recovered. Yeah, we can shame the first lap skippers in this one. Damn, the leaders are so far ahead already. They must have been doing the bunny hopping glitch. They're already going over the finish line on the bridge. We're miles behind. Oh well, this race is over already. In terms of getting in the top 5 positions. Top 5's gone. Again, it's a random class race, so 20 cars across 20 laps. So as I always say, it'll all come together by the end. But it's all about how well you do during the race. I'm probably gonna... The leaders are so far ahead, and they're gonna get such a big gap by the time we cross the line that we're gonna end up... like a lap down. But hopefully we'll get to see all 20 Gfredding cars. See the top 5 scumbags. Bloody hell, I'm going to be a lap down before the end of the first lap. They're coming on the start-finish straight now. There's the leaders, the top 2, just behind in that pink and blue. Well, no, it's going to have to be a classic Gfred comeback. Although the Infernus is the best car to have for it, I suppose. Bloody hell. Almost a lap down after the first lap. Like that. The BMX might have been a mistake at the start. It's caused such big gaps because people have abused it. Oh well, it is what it is now. There'll be some quick cars. There'll be some slow cars. And it'll all come together by the end. But one thing they'll all have in common is that they're all frequented in Gfred. It's all your standard Gfred cars, but in a random order, in a random race. There's a finishing island over there. Damn, double comets. This was definitely the best track for it. We're in exactly the right place for this race. By the Hail Mary and the finishing island. Wait, did I choose the old baller? I guess I chose the old baller. I didn't actually mean to. I meant to choose the regular one, but I just chose baller in the list. Yeah, the slower baller. The baller that you don't take. Yeah, Gfred spirit. Never give up. Even though we're not going to have a chance to do anything really in this race. Started so far back, and then the gaps have opened up so much that I think I'd be lucky for like a top 10 at this point. But we'll do the Gfred spirit, never giving up, and we'll see where we end up. Considering we're only on lap 4, the field is so spread out. Buffalo. Buffalo's like a classic Gfred car when, you know, there's not an awful lot else going on. The Buffalo's just a good machine. It'll always serve you well. It's never going to excel, but it's never going to do you wrong either. And I guess there'll be some changes of performance, like behind me, the Rapid GT. That's going to be better on Project Homecoming than it normally is. The faster Rapid, we got the faster Penumbra as well in this race. All the memes are out in force. Yep, that's the leader behind. So I am almost a lap down. His lad did not want to grip. There is going to be, I am 100% certain at this point, there's going to be one vehicle I don't get in this. I am convinced that I'm going to end up a lap off the leaders, given the gaps at the start. The BMX was a massive mistake. But I'm curious what that one car is going to be. Hopefully it'll just be one lap. If it's been more than one lap, if it ends up being more than one lap off the leaders, it's been a bad race from me. Oh. It's the leader behind. Hey! The quicker Rapid GT on Project Homecoming. I don't think I've ever told you guys about this. The Rapid GT. The Rapider GT. It's just so much nicer to drive though. It's just so good on Project Homecoming. This was the first car that showed me the power of a custom FiveM server, just completely fixing a car that is normally not very nice to drive and making it incredible. Alright, Rakoto. It was a last minute addition because I didn't think about it, and then someone mentioned it in the chat, and yeah, it has to be in this selection. After its heroics on that DFG race. Oh! Okay, whoever went into the back of me started that whole thing. It should probably be waiting. Or whoever went into the back of whoever went into me, I don't know. Whoever started the chain. Failed Hail Mary attempt right there. Yeah, the Rakoto's heroics were incredible in that DFG in the rain. Never have I had a Gfred performance like that before. Never happen again, I'm sure. The mule. We stuck the mule in basically to represent all big vehicles that you might get at the highway at the start, where you've just got to take something. But it's so slow that, like, you'd probably be better off running for 5 minutes rather than changing to this. But I don't know, I think there's still value in getting something like this. If there's just nothing else, you just want to get this and then get out of the area to find something better. This is my slow lap. This is going to be everybody's slow lap. Yeah, anything's better than nothing in a Gfred. It's so important. We've seen how important the starts are. Getting a car early is just vital. It's been a long time since I've gotten a good car early on in a Gfred. And being able to, like, run my own race at the front. I'm going to be 2 laps down after the mule. Oh no, these are also some of the top 5. No, I am going to be 2 laps down. No? No, that's bugged out. 6th. Forza! I think the Forza is possibly one of the most underrated Gfredding cars. It's got such good grip, decent power, especially stock in comparison to the other stock vehicles. Well, I've had my slow lap, I suppose, so now it's just about trying to go as quick as I can and then seeing how many other people, when they get their mule custom laps, how many people I can overtake by the end. It rides the rails very well, the Forza. I would put the Forza in like that. It's like the 2nd tier. I would put 9F in Fairness in the top tier, Sultan and Forza in the 2nd tier, and then the 3rd tier includes like a lot of sort of the standard sports cars and the Baller maybe, and the Voltic. Obviously, if it's raining, that's different, but me and Benny actually got the Voltic at the same time. He's right behind me in the Voltic. Voltic is quick. I wonder if it's a little bit quicker on Project Homecoming than normal. Looks like it, top speed wise at least. I agree that with some of you guys in the chat that the Infernos is better than the 9F. Which it is in all ways except top speed. Like if you find a 9F early on, there's a reason that a lot of the records are set in the 9F. I mean, yes, it is common to find, more common than the Infernus, but I think that the extra top speed it has over the Infernus really helps it. And as long as you can handle it, it will be equal to the Infernus most other places. It's just more difficult to handle the 9F. The Infernus is the best Gfredding car. But they're definitely in the same tier. The Serrano and the Rapid GT I would consider, and the Zion actually, all 3 of those are the most underrated Gfredding cars. They can all be very good depending on what else is around. Rapid GT is a beast when it's stock, in comparison to other stock cars, I mean. Alright, Bullet. Great car, the Bullet. We need an HSW Bullet, that's what I want. And it'll give it a spoiler though, won't it? But it's alright. The power to traction ratio of the bullet is quite good now, but it'll probably extend even if they give it a spoiler, if they give it the HSW upgrades. It'll just get super more powerful. Damn, there's big gaps. I can't blame people for the people who knew about the BMX bunny hopping thing. Like, I knew it existed, but I've never bothered to learn it. You can't blame them for using it. I never specifically said that they shouldn't. That's something I should have done. I should have said nobody's allowed to do that. But I didn't. Because I totally slipped my mind. I hope I've still got like a lot of people in front who still have to get the mule. That's what I'm gonna need to get any positions in this race. I don't think a top 10, like I said earlier, is gonna be possible. It's gotta be top half is like gotta be my aim, I think. Sultan's a good Gfredding car. Solid, but nothing spectacular, the Sultan. I always say this. Ah, the Felon. It was actually the Felon GT that was the death car, wasn't it? I should have added the Felon GT instead. But, yeah. The antagonist of Slim Pickings 2. Felon GT, what a horrendous car. In a horrendous Gfred. It's been some amazing times in Gfreds over the years. It's been crazy that we've done so many of them. And they're still different all the time. It's the same race, but so many different things happen. Gfred's like the cult hit. Started out as just I decided to upload it randomly on the second channel. You guys liked it too much. The Carbon is I mean, I like the Carbon is a lot better with the Project Homecoming Ron livery, but I do not like it for Gfreds. Another antagonist car from past Gfreds. Can I squeeze through? Just. Never again will I ever take a Carbonizer in a Gfred. I learned my lesson from saying that and then not following through. Now I mean it. Yeah, at least it doesn't have to go up a mountain, that's true. Watch me not get back on the lead lap. And the only car I won't get will be the 9F. I can see it in my future already. It's just Gfred repeating itself all over again. Everyone gets a 9F but me. There's only 4 laps to go after this one. Oh, I can't squeeze through this time. Getting positions as people are getting their mule customs though. I need more of that. So what have I got left? Futo, 9F. Baller, still haven't had the Baller and the Serrano. There's the 9F. I do get my 9F in this Gfred. It's a rarity. I was so scared. Well, I might get back on the lead lap. That's 3rd place in the Mule Custom. That's 2nd place in the Mule. So it's just the leader. Oh, 4 wide. This is dicey. This is all for position as well. Damn, from 14th to 11th. Triple overtake. Damn, I'm on the verge of a top 10. 9F's done me some good. Still got the baller lap to do though. Ah. Futo. Futo's a good car for Gfred for the first part of it. You don't want to be going anywhere near Chiliad with it, but it's got some good top speed. Oh, I think the leader's in something slow. Maybe I can do all the laps. I've still got that baller lap though. Keep remembering that I've got the baller lap. If I get the baller on the next lap, I don't think I'm going to get the Serrano at the end. If I get the Serrano, I stand a chance at having the baller, because this is the leader. I need to be ahead of him to get all the laps in at the end of the next lap. No! Okay, well that was great. It's the Serrano! The leader's in the Buffalo as well. If I'd been in the baller, that shows you how it could change. I'm going to get all the laps in just because I managed to get the Serrano here. If I got the baller here, the leader would have passed me and would have finished the race, and I wouldn't have got the Serrano lap. Because a Buffalo is quicker than a baller. So it does depend which cars you get as to whether you'll get all the laps in. Especially when it's so protracted like this, when it's so long. Damn, 1st and 2nd are really close, I think. Going to the line. Alright. Baller. Rip the top 10 dream. How far will I fall? So QRT got beaten on the last lap, it looks like. Locking the bullet. He got passed on that final lap. It all comes together at the end. As I always say. Actually, there's no one behind me, I think. Apart from a lapped car. Oh, Mule Custom up ahead. I can get another position. I can get 12th back. I can't be overtaken at this point, I don't think. I crossed 2 Mule Customs. Can we get 13th? 11th even. There's 12th. Going for the dive. Oh, come on. Really? Ugh. Hey, I might still be able to do it, you know. This pace difference, the mule is so slow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Beautiful. Beautiful. Clutched it at the line. Got the. I did miss out on the top 10. I knew it wasn't possible, but that was pretty good. Yeah, it was too protracted at the start because of the BMX, but I'll take an 11th out of that. That's pretty decent. I don't know who went into the back of us. That was a perfect overtake. That dive bomb on the inside of the mule on that last corner was perfect. I stopped it beautifully. I was making the corner and then someone just rams into the back of all of us. But there you go. I got it in the end anyway, it doesn't matter. Beautiful. That was fun. Gfred in a random race.